Yo, I remember Kill one time was walking to the set. He was like, yo, what up, sir? He was like, what up? He was like, yo. He's like, yo, you see JR? I was like, who? But I didn't want this is being immature. I didn't want him to know that I didn't know who that was. I was like, nah. But I think he went up there like an hour ago.
Oh, you trying to pretend to be cool?
I was like, nah, I think I saw him over there.
Actually, this is all gonna be included. Welcome to Type Kind of Well, another episode, 93 weeks straight. Never missed the episode, nothing like that. Nothing. Yep. He's never not been here. I've never not been here. Nobody's ever filled in nothing. We're always perfect all the time.
And
but
it's always been Type Kind of Well.
It's always been Type Kind of Well. It's Type Kind of Well or nothing. Period. So anyway, back to being a square in high school. I remember same person.
I didn't think I said all that, but
huh?
I don't think that's what I was saying.
I summarized what you said.
That's not where I was going.
It's so funny. The same guy said Kill. I had an art class with him, and me and him was chilling. Right, it was me. I had a seat, and then it was him next to me, and then there was this girl, and like we just always talked. And obviously, I'm younger than him, and he was like kind of like, oh, this is my young dude type of thing. Yeah. You know, he's 2 years older. And then we're chilling, and then he pulls something out. He's like, yo, you know what this is? And it's a little baggy. And then it was like green shit in there. And I was like, I kind of think so that it might possibly be maybe. I wanted to say it was weed, but I wasn't 100% sure.
You never saw weed before?
I think I did like in quick passing, but I never really cared. Like, you know, I definitely
you never like looked at it.
Yeah, like not like in that thing. Like I've seen like blunts and things like that, like already and like little shit like on the ground, like when people drop shit. But like just seeing it like in the bag, I can't remember.
Yo, that's funny because I remember my first time smoking weed was like freshman or sophomore year of high school. And niggas copped or whatever, and you know, like weed comes in nuggets, so I was about to just take the nugget and wrap it around, and niggas was like, "Yo, what are you doing?" I was like, "What?" They was like, "You have to break it down first." I was like, "Oh,
yes."
It was just one nugget wrapped around a whole blunt.
You know what's funny? Like I didn't grow up like smoking and drinking and stuff like that in high school, but for some reason there's some parts of me that wish I kind of tried it a little bit in high school, just for that time of just being young and dumb. Like I wish I did more young and dumb things, but I was always so anti everything. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that because everybody's doing that. Nah, I'm good.
Yo, I used to be like that. I was like, yo, I'm limiting myself.
Yes, it's actually really stupid to be that way. Like being so restricted, like in your lifestyle, is actually really dumb. Like, it's way better to be open.
Hell yeah.
I mean, like, don't go try crack.
See, I wasn't gonna go that far. I was gonna say snort a line.
Oh yeah. I don't think I'll ever do that.
Oh, don't now.
Yeah. Oh, obviously,
we're ancient years old.
That'd be crazy if I like you know, say we do like a guys trip, like what we plan on doing, and that's when I decided to do coke.
Yo, it's crazy.
I feel like I'll lose my mind.
I had the sad realization the other day that I was like, all right, I'm 30 now, and I was like, I'm probably never gonna experience a chick sniffing a line off of my meat. And that's something I always wanted to add.
Okay. I know that you're serious right now. Why is that a thing that you thought about? You know what's so funny? I can honestly say right now, I've never thought that.
Never?
I can honestly and confidently say I've never thought of that. Like, that's never crossed my mind. All the things I could possibly think about to do with women, that ain't one of them.
Yo, that shit sounds like it's so fly, dog. Like,
what? Okay, she
sniffs the line, and then she's all loose, and then it goes crazy from there. Even more crazy. I'm gonna sell you on this.
Okay, no, you're not.
I'm just. This thing has a whole wife. I'm gonna sell him on this dream. My salesmanship skills isn't that good because I just got back from Atlanta and everybody's just mad slow down there.
Oh yeah, you gotta get back up to speed right now.
Because right now I'm like thinking like a southerner right now.
Yeah, man, that southern life.
Hate that shit,
bro. There's a part of me that loves it. I like how they're so laid back and nonchalant about everything, but when I'm in Jersey mode, I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like,
I like the peacefulness of it.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the end of the day, just bag my fucking groceries, my nigga. Like, we don't have to talk about how my Sunday is going.
Yo, it's so funny. me and Kendra, we was having this like long conversation, and I was telling her how I don't like to be described as nice, right?
Oh, me either.
Right?
I hate that shit.
And I don't know if our reasons was the same thing, but for me, I was
Stone
like,
cold fucking killer.
okay, no, that's not my reasoning. But to me, I was like, I feel like niceness, like forget like even just the definition of the real old definition of nice is like stupid. But
That's what the
yeah, that's the real. It's like,
Oh my God.
it's so like to me, but in kind of goes with that. It's like to me, like someone that's just blindly nice is like the girl that is in her apartment, right? And a man knocks on the door and it's like, oh, I need a glass of water. And she's like, oh, of course, go get you a glass of water. And then he goes in there. And Mercer's just like, she's nice. Like she's not assessing every situation for what it is, when to move appropriately. Right. She's just nice. Like, so I don't like, I think niceness is dumbness. And like, I think it's like a carelessness to the other people.
So then we have a similar reason why, because I think it's perceived as somebody who can be taken advantage of.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like it's like, it's one you could be taken advantage of. You can be taken advantage of, but I also think in ways you're taking advantage of other people. Example where I was going with this was we were having this conversation about niceness. I'm explaining to her why I don't like being described as the word nice. I was like, I'm cordial. Like, I'm just like, I'm
also
respectful.
Nice guys finish last.
Oh, that also. And I wasn't even thinking about the man's side of it. But yeah, that is also true. Okay. But so we're having this whole conversation. We get inside.
Is it you and Kendra?
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife Kendra, and we get inside Stop and Shop or wherever we're at, and we grab some stuff. We're going to the register, and the lady there is ringing us up. We choose all the possible cashiers that we choose. We choose this one. Pretty much all of them were pretty much all open or about to be open. Yeah. We choose this one. This lady talked to us. Well, talk to Kendra. I ignored the fuck out of her. She talked at Kendra for like 25 minutes.
What?
And the thing is,
like exaggerated 25. A legit.
Yo, I'm talking about from us putting the stuff that's first thing down onto the little conveyor belt. From that point until we left, it had to be 25 minutes. There's no way it was less. No way.
Oh, that's
maybe I'll give you 20. There's no way it's less than 20. Like, and see, and the thing is, I would have just like deaded it, like, oh, okay, all right, like kind of like try to, but I wanted Kendra to bask in that because when she's soft and she won't like just end shit like that, and so and I had time that day, so cool, just fucking sit there and hold that, because like this lady's just like telling her, she just opened up like she was talking somebody's ear off, and the lady walked off, and then she immediately just shifted focus to us, and it's like, yeah, like I got out of rehab and I've been doing well. And then I just let Kendra, and I just sat on my phone and just let Kendra just let this lady just fucking just punch her in the face with just random personal facts that she don't need to be telling her. And then I let her do that. And then right when she was like, oh, okay, like Kendra started kind of going like, okay, after 20 minutes. Yeah. She was like, yeah, all right. She finally gave us our receipt and everything like that. And I was like, what is she so nice? And then Kendra just started laughing, and she was like, oh yeah, I get what you mean right now. It's like, oh, she's so nice. Like the way she just talked to you, didn't give a fuck about what you're doing right now. She's just having a nice.
No, Kendra's the nice person in that situation.
Oh no, they're both nice. They're both nice.
But I think Kendra's the most nice, because that lady was just using Kendra because she's fucking bored at work.
She was also retarded, but that's another. Obviously, because if you open up the conversation about her coming out of rehab, that's when you opened it up.
I don't say that word anymore. So.
What, rehab?
The other R word that you just said. What if that was just my take? Like,
yeah, I don't say rehab.
Rehab,
like,
nigga. What you mean?
We was really about to go down a real deep conversation. All comedy is about to be out of here. Like, wait, hold up. Why is that the word you choose not to say? You say some wild stuff all the time, and that's what you choose?
I really don't say wild stuff.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, all right. Okay.
I don't say wild.
Speaking of wild stuff, how you feel about your Woman Crush Wednesday Lizzo fucking lighting up the timeline?
First off, wait, before you even finish this question, air quotes for those who aren't watching, not my Woman Crush Wednesday, more like my WGW Woman Gross Wednesday. He said, no, you're
I'm pissed, yo. I'm pissed. Yo.
You were about to laugh. Yo,
that was so stupid.
That's dumb.
It scrambled my brain. into me thinking it was something funny, and then I had to reprocess it and go, wait, hold on, what?
Yo,
I had to recompile that information.
that
Like, whoa,
is
what was that about?
stupid.
That sucks. But yeah, she's lighting up the timeline. And the thing is, like,
What she do?
Like, okay, I saw like 2 weeks ago she had that picture of her from the back naked.
Oh, bro.
Which I saw.
blocked her and I reported that tweet to Twitter. But they're not gonna do anything because it's a fat girl.
Oh, so you're foul.
How is that foul?
Why you report stuff? Were you from Arkansas?
First off, this is a wild offense. I go on Twitter to laugh and be happy. I don't want to see that fucking foul shit on my timeline, my nigga.
Yo, see, this is the thing. Like, I think that she is a pretty, like, girl. I don't know how. Oh, no, she's, like, older than us, I think. Actually.
Is she?
Yeah, I think actually.
She sounds like it.
Yeah. She's a good-looking woman, right? Like, I mean.
Yeah, she's not ugly.
Yeah, she's fat as shit. But, like, that's fine. Like, that's cool. Like, some people like that.
She's not the good fat.
She's not.
She's not the curvaceous fat.
I know this is probably super offensive to other people, but whatever. But, like, it's kind of foul, like, where I see that and I go, like, I don't want to fucking see that again. Right? I feel like it's kind of foul that I do that, because there are definitely people that want to see that, and there's probably loads of chicks that I want to see that most people also want to see, but might be a few homosexuals that don't want to see it. And so it's like, should I be like, because like when I first saw that picture, I saw it like 12 times. I was like, yo, who are they posting? Because I didn't know. I know the song. I didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
I didn't know the name and all that stuff. Like we were in we're in Raleigh. Lizzo was there.
No, in our area.
No,
not like in a place that we were.
Yeah, she was performing.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying not in a venue that we were at.
Oh, yeah. Not at the wedding, like not.
But she
there.
was in Raleigh.
Yeah, she was like when we took a walk one day. We walked past. She performed at some big thing, and so we saw other people. So that whole time, people were like, "Oh, like there was like Lizzo, posters and stuff like that." This whole time, I thought Lizzo was like some little white girl that I just did. I thought Lizzo was Billie Eilish. Like that's.
I don't even know who Billie Eilish is.
I thought that's who it was. It's just some young talented.
Oh,
girl.
okay.
Like I was
about to say a very hacky joke about Lizzo being in Raleigh at the same time, but growth.
Okay, all right. I can't even guess what you're about to say. But
we didn't feel the ground shaking. But I didn't say that.
But yeah, And then like 2 days ago, she like posted some other like nude or sexy.
Another one?
Yeah, like it's videos. It's like a bunch of them this time.
Oh, I blocked her. So
you actually blocked her?
I reported her tweet and I blocked her.
Why?
Protect your energy, my nigga. 2020 is coming.
I thought you said you was pro chubby chick.
Yes, the good kind, not that kind, not the bowling ball kind. Why are you acting like this is like a new concept? This is a real concept.
For you, because you're foul. I don't judge people like this.
Oh.
I go, that's not my type.
Literally just said she's fat as shit. Those words didn't come from over here.
I didn't say that. I'm definitely cutting that out. Yeah, but that I don't appreciate those tweets, but also I did feel kind of foul having me thinking. Yeah, I'm starting to try to think about the other side now.
What other side in this situation?
Just like you saying, protect your energy, like. Mm-hmm. Being like, because I see him like, what the fuck? Who keeps tweeting this shit? who I follow? I keep tweeting this shit, right? And I keep thinking that. And I'm like, yo, there's loads of people that's tweeting some other wild shit, like people fucking accidentally watching porn on Twitter and accidentally hitting the like button by accident.
I accidentally do that all the time.
I've definitely done that like 12 times.
I've definitely just like lost where I was and watched that shit like on the train. Like when porn pops up, I'm like, oh shit! like a chick with a fat ass just pops up on the time. Oh shit! Yeah, and then you just forget where you are.
That's wild.
But that is not as aggressive as Lizzo putting her naked body on the timeline.
A straight up porn is less.
It's way less aggressive.
Oh man. Oh, so wait. So how was your anything special happen? Anything funny happen in Atlanta?
I got stuck on the runway for 2 hours because there was a snowstorm
up here
as soon as I was getting ready to leave.
Yep.
Let me, how do I put this? respectfully.
Okay.
When I landed, I'm dating this chick now, right?
Okay.
She picked me up from the airport. No, no air quotes, an actual woman.
Okay.
And not the goofy kind. And
men can get periods too.
no, they can't.
Oh, okay.
But that has nothing to do with what I have going on in my life.
Yeah.
Anyway, the real she.
First of all, you're trying to combat what I've been saying, but you low-key sounded mad defensive and almost guilty because you was like, the real she.
I don't know why I air quoted that.
Okay, so anyway.
Okay.
Wait, did she go down with you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I was going to say,
I just
big
said
step.
too big for a pause for this soon in this situation.
Okay.
But she picked me up from the airport, got back to my house or whatever. We're just chilling outside talking before she drives because it's like 3 a.m. at this point.
I'm sorry, yo. I'm thinking about, because you said that pause, I'm thinking about Amari was like, yo, niggas is killing me with this length.
Yeah, I was at work when I heard that shit and screamed.
He paused that at the end because that would have been it, yo. Yo, he'd had to get kicked out just for how hard I was laughing. But anyway, okay, my bad. Keep going.
So anyway, we're just talking, whatever, catching up, and then she gives me a kiss goodbye. We kiss or whatever, and as we're kissing, this random white dude walking up the street. It's 3 a.m. and it's freezing. It's snowing. Random white dude walks up the street, and I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this? It pisses me off because like niggas like looking in the car as he's passing by. I'm like, fuck is this? Whatever. We like kiss again before I get out, and then she like has a camera on her car to like reverse, and as she's she puts her car in reverse, and you just see the white dude pass. Like, mind you, it's been 10 minutes since he's walked past. Yeah. So he passes behind the car, like on the camera. And she was like, what the fuck? And then this guy walks on the sidewalk. I'm on the passenger. He walks on the passenger side. And he's like motioning for me to lower the window. So I'm thinking like, all right, let me not jump to the most extreme. Yeah. And maybe he's lost or got into an accident or broke down. Whatever. So I just rolled down the window. He was like, I just want to let you guys know that God loves you and that it's okay. He was like, just always look to God. The devil hates this moment right now. He was like, I'm so-and-so. There's so many churches around here. There's a church over here, church on this street, church on the street. I'm a member of such and such church down there. I just came from such and such church. I'm the only white member there. God's not racist. And he was like, I was, oh, really? Guy?
That'd be funny if God was racist.
What if God was a Klan member?
You're like, wait, I didn't make everybody equal, you idiots.
The fuck?
Where did you get that idea from, you dummy?
But anyway, he was like, I just want you to know that nothing can stop God. The devil hates this moment right now. But I'm shorting it up. He went for like 2 minutes. And I'm like, I was starting to like open the door. I was like, yo, do I get out this car and beat this motherfucker up right now? But then he ended up walking away, and it just made me like, it infuriated me, yo. I was like, yo, who the fuck does this guy think he is?
Well, first of all, he doesn't think he's anything because he's retarded.
Oh yeah.
So
outside of being retarded,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what the crazy thing is? He's probably one of those people that's looking for somebody to murder, and he has like that weird fucking thing, like that God shit. You know what I'm saying? Those like, you ever see those? Well, I watch a lot of Criminal Minds, where like there's like this one episode where the guy, he like is super religious, but he has like the thing where God is telling him to kill people, to sacrifice them. So he be preaching and doing all that type of shit, and then like murdering people. So it's like, why are you out at 3:00 in the morning?
Oh, exactly. No trains are running at the time. It's a snowstorm.
You're either people that just walk aimlessly and talk to people aimlessly. Obviously, they're out of their mind, or they're looking for trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
because he had bags on. So I was like, yo, first off, he doesn't know who the fuck I am or what I could have possibly have on me. Yeah. So he's clearly crazy.
Yeah, he's a crazy.
3 a.m, and I was just thinking, I was like, yo, he probably saw 2 people kissing and assumed that there was no wedding or marriage or whatever going on, and just decided to fucking impose his dumbass religious beliefs on.
I can't imagine. I'm so glad that I'm mentally healthy,
right?
Like to that degree.
I'm so glad I'm not religious, because then you're just gay.
Okay,
there's nothing wrong with being gay.
But these self-righteous people, like let's say that dude is actually normal.
Like, yeah.
3:00 in the morning preaching and shit to random people in cars. Like, you're out of your mind. But let's just say he's normal, but that's just his thing, right? What gives him the confidence and to think that
exactly.
that people give a flying fuck about what he has to say?
But the thing, that's what I'm saying. And he was just rambling, like repeating himself over and over.
Oh yeah, he's definitely
he clearly wasn't either that, or he just thought I was pussy, because I did not look like I had a happy face on. I was like seriously, because mind you got your lady in the car. I was contemplating beating him the fuck up. Like, I don't think he knows how close to an ass whooping he was, but he just did not show any sign that he cared or even noticed.
I keep bringing this up because I'm like so deep into these John Douglas books, and he's like, every time he's interviewing these serial killers, he always, like, not every last one of them, but like 80% of them always talk about that they went hunting in the middle of the night. He's like, that's the only.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a common. That's like 80% is a generous number. It was like they're constantly going. Like, some people were like, some guys, like, they worked off opportunity, but so many people, like Son of Sam, like, they just went at night and went hunting, and like there's like a thing that they're looking for. And like me and my sister was having this conversation where she was driving in the Montclair, and she stops at a red light. She sees like a young girl crossing the street, right? And this is like 4 o'clock in the morning, and she could tell this girl's young, right? So she sees her walking across the street, where my sister is standing. My sister is behind another car. That car, I think, was about to go straight, saw the girl, then puts its signal on, and it's in, because I don't want to explain where it's at, but you know where it's at. But it's like one of those things where it's 2 lanes in a turning lane. He's in the middle lane where he could just go straight, but the girl crosses the street, and then he puts on his turn signal and then turns
and follows her,
right, and starts following her. But the light was kind of long, so the girl kind of got down, and so she was kind of like maneuvering, and then she saw like my sister is like seeing this or whatever, and so my sister went, and I don't know how she got in front of him or something. I can't remember how she did it, but somehow she got in front of the guy.
He was probably driving dumb slow.
Yeah, something. I don't know what happened, or he passed her. And it was like trying to come back, circle or something. So my sister went and pulled up next to the girl and was like, hey, do you need a ride? And she was like, no, I'm okay. And she was like, no, like, seriously, like, do you need a ride? Like I can definitely give you, it's fine. You shouldn't be out at this late. And she was like, no, like, whatever. So finally my sister badgered her enough and the girl got in the car.
She has to be careful with that shit too, because there be women in on the traffic and shit.
And so she went and she took this girl who lived deep South End, like, because this was like pretty much on the Ave, like, deep South End, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she would have been walking for like 25, 30, 40, probably 40 minutes.
More than enough time for something to happen.
You know what I'm saying? This girl's young. My sister said she had to have been 14 years old. She was like, yeah, Joe, she's young. Now, I don't mean like 18. Joe, I think she was my sister said she was a freshman, because they started talking. So like she was like a freshman in high school or something like that. Wow. And her parents were gone for the weekend. Like her parents, she was mixed girl. Her family had money. They were gone, so she was out. And then she was like, yo, you shouldn't be walking the street. And then I was telling my sister, like, you should have told her, like, hey, when you walk by that thing, that dude, but she didn't tell her. She said she didn't want to scare her, but at the time it makes sense, you know. But
probably when she pulled up to her house, like, yo, I did this because XYZ happened.
Yeah. To let like, yo, that dude was following you. Like, you're like, like watching a lot of these sex trafficking videos and all stuff like that. It's like, yo, women. I understand this whole thing about no victim blaming, and I get it. I definitely understand it. But cut the shit. Like, y'all gotta be aware. It's you. It's your life. It's just like when you work in a business, like when you work for yourself and you're an entrepreneur. They always say, the best promotion is self promotion, right? Promote yourself. the best protection is self-protection. Protect yourself.
But
Why would you do anything else?
I hate the response of, no, tell men to stop being crazy.
Those are not regular dudes. Those are not regular guys. Like
exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no serial killer that like serial killers, like they have those press conferences. When they see those shit, they don't go, oh man, I didn't think that they had a family when I savagely murdered them.
Fuck, I didn't know this girl had dreams of going to college.
What? She got accepted to 3 schools. What? I didn't think. Man, you know what? I'm gonna stop. No, they see that and they go to the site where they killed them and jerk off again and can't wait to do it again.
Yep.
Like, those are not regular guys. Like, that's not them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that young girl that just got murdered. Like a few weeks ago or maybe months. A guy tried to talk to her and she like catcalled her. And
I know what you're talking about.
And then follow her. And it's like, oh, so you just walk straight to your car? I'm not trying to blame the girl, but it's like, you don't have any survival instincts when you walk to your car.
But the thing is, that shit that seems, I guess, because we have we're street smart people. You know what I'm saying? That's not obvious to people.
But my thing is this: it's like, it's not obvious. But when you say don't victim blame, then what you're doing is that you're going to ignore the wrongs in these situations that these people make, right? For their I guess respect. When in these moments they're teaching, they're teaching points in there.
You're putting other people at
risk, because you should be able to tell young girls, hey, in this situation, this is sad. This is 100% this guy's fault. It is. He's a bad person. Period. But protect yourself in these ways. She could have probably done X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got to use the girl's name or anything like that, but you can still use these points to teach these young girls. Because if they're walking around just being fucking goofy, like these 15-year-old girls hanging out with 28-year-old men because they think it's cool, God. It's like, no, it's not cool. It's not cool. That dude's a child molester.
Yeah, and a nigga that's that old chilling with a 15-year-old, he's not like operating like full function upstairs.
Like you see these videos, like I remember Vine used to stay having them, like when it's like a dude catches a guy in his neighborhood talking to like his 13-year-old sister, and he's like 21, and it's like, what are you thinking right now? Like, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro. And it's like, and that's a real young girl, so it's like that's a total different situation, but still, like we still there's a balance. There's a way that you can respect these people and also teach other people how to. Like, if you're getting followed, like that's one thing about growing up in the city. Like, my sister, my mom have, and like my aunts, like because we moved to Jersey, but like they have super street smarts. Like, there was times, like my aunt said one time, a car was following her for miles. Like my aunt don't live in Montclair. My aunt live in Union. Yeah. Yo, he was following her from off. I don't know where she was at. Onto the highway, onto like from on to 280 onto Garden State. Gets off. He's following.
She didn't call nobody.
No, like she was just because she was thinking like, okay, maybe she kept, you know, that whole kind of thing.
Maybe you're overthinking.
Maybe you're overthinking it. Like it could just be random that this is the guy that
does happen.
Yeah, because I've definitely followed somebody from 280 onto thing, up into my complex.
Yo, I don't even know if I should say this one.
Okay. All right.
I can't remember who we were in the car with. I'm not gonna say with the name, but it was one of our friends, our female friends, her mom. We saw her and we were like, oh, mind you, we're like 18 at this point.
I'm there?
No, I don't remember who. It was some of the homies were in the car.
Okay.
Who was in the car? I was like, yo, let's follow her home and see if she gets scared.
That's fucking stupid.
That is so dumb.
Yeah, it's dumb. That's stupid.
We're not accomplishing anything.
That doesn't do anything. That's being bored.
Just terrifying your friend's mom. But
so my aunt, she was following her. That guy was following her, and she could tell it's a dude. She could tell it's a guy, and she following her, to the point where she started to panic because she drove into Montclair, and this dude is still behind her, and she goes, and my mom was like, whoa, what the fuck? So she got so scared that she pulled up to my house, to my parents' house, and pulled up and parked the car, like stopped the car, and the dude stopped behind her and then he opens the door, and then she took off.
What?
Yup.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then my mom was like, "Why the fuck you bring her there? Don't drop that crazy nigga over here. If you can do the pull off move, you can pull off anywhere,
around the corner, or
pull
something.
off on the Ave." You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, she really should have did that.
Yeah, but I just thought that was so funny. But it's just like, okay, what was that about?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he meant her no.
Nothing good is coming out of it.
Yeah.
He's not coming. Oh man, you dropped your credit card. It's like, you follow a woman for a credit card? Like, are you out of your mind?
Yo, bro, but see that the situation on the other night just had me so pissed that like I've been driving around the neighborhood just to see if this guy's on some weirdo shit, but I haven't seen him. But I'm like praying I run into this.
What did he look like?
He was a white dude. He was probably about like between like 5'8", 5'10", and he was like probably like 205 or something, like in that weight range, and he had long red hair, like little past his shoulder.
Oh wow!
Had a blue coat on. I'm putting this word out for everybody out there, yo. If you're familiar with Montclair, South End area,
yo, it's like, and like I've been actually like this whole sex trafficking thing and these things with these.
I'm deep into that, and I'm trying to learn more about it.
I be like looking into vans and shit like that. Now. Like when I drive past them, I'll be looking. Like, it's like that junk is crazy. I was telling Kendra, like, I can't imagine, like, me myself, like, I can let a lot of things slide. I have let a lot of things slide. But there's no way that I can, like I've been in fights and beating somebody up, or knowing that I'm gonna win and just go, all right, cool. Like, I'm good. I'm not even mad anymore. I'm cool. I can't see a guy harming a young girl or attacking somebody and me going like, okay, let me chill and let the cops. No. Even though in my head I want to be able to have that self-control to be like, to beat him up and go,
that's good, because I don't even want to have that.
I want to have that just because I understand what will come after that. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I'm just injecting myself into more nonsense than I need to be. That's really what, because I lived in like Brazil, where I'm like, I killed this rapist, and they're like, okay, cool. Like, oh yeah, I saw it, and everybody's like, yeah, that guy's a rapist. Like, okay, cool.
And like, but America's so fucking stupid.
They give me a statue or something like that, and it's like, yo, America's getting so pussy. And it's like, it's ridiculous.
What?
Like, yo, did you see? You know what's so funny? We got to cut this soon. But America's getting so pussy in so many different ways. Like, this victim mentality is crazy. Like, did you see the whole thing about those kids that went and tried to rob the gas station or something like that? Tried to rob a store with guns. Like, they had guns.
Nah.
Went to rob a store, and they pulled the gun out. And they got into a shootout with the clerk, and he murdered all three of them. Like, he killed the fuck out of them. And the families were like,
"Oh yo, I did see that.
Yo, that's overkill."
Yeah, I did see that.
He was only shooting that child. Like, just call a cop. Like, it's like, what?
Like, what? All three of these niggas had guns.
They got in a shootout. They shot their guns. Like,
exactly. Those weren't toy guns.
Yeah, and if he had shot him, y'all would have been like, my cousin catches bodies. Like,
free the homie.
Free the homie. Free the murderer.
That's all niggas. Yeah.
That's so crazy, and I understand that, and I don't want to act like I'm ignorant in this situation. I do understand that when it's your loved one, you have a bias, like in the love. I get it. Oh my goodness, that was a crazy ass burp.
That sounded like it hurt.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
But like, I hate that though. Like, people celebrate the dumbest shit. Like, there was I guess surveillance of Reggie P robbing a liquor store and pulling like the gun on the dude, and everybody was laughing like, "Yo, this nigga's crazy." I'm like, "Yo, what is funny about that?"
There's nothing.
What are you bigging up right now?
Yeah, exactly. What is cool about that? Also, Reggie P is a dope ass rapper. Just rap. You're nice.
Just rap.
Like, why are you still trying to show that you're hood? Like, I don't understand that.
Niggas is wild insecure out here.
Yo, like, I remember my pops, if I probably said on here a bunch of times, but my pops was a street dude. And he said, he was like, if I could go back in time knowing what I know now, he was like, I would be, this is crazy that this is where his mind goes. He think about what my dad is. My dad is half black, half Italian, right? That's what my dad genetically is. He said if he would go back in time, he would be a small, nerdy Asian man. a small nerdy
Yo,
Asian nerd. That's what he
not
said.
possible.
That's what he said. He would be a small nerdy Asian nerd. He said people would try to punk him, and he said he would just go, "Oh, it's okay, it's okay." I said that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
You go back in time and choose that
and change your race. Your life choices doesn't determine your race. You fucking crazy. He's a nutcase. Yo, he said that. I almost threw up. I was like, "What does that mean?" You could have easily just said, first of all, you can't make yourself tinier.
Exactly.
One, and you can't make yourself Asian. you could have just said, "I would have just been a nerd," and that. Boom, that suffices. That's it.
That's it. That's more than enough in this scenario.
We get the point right there. You gotta change your stature and be Asian.
Yo, I wonder if like in his mind he really envisions himself as an Asian dude.
Yo,
that shit is hilarious.
Yo, yeah, it's so crazy.
Oh,
all right,
boy.
We can wrap this shit up.
Word.
Great episode.
Word.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Another episode, 93 weeks straight. If you laugh, you gotta like it. That is the law. I didn't make it up. That's just how it is.
Yo, why am I touching this shit and looking around like I'm blind?
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck you was just doing. But all right, we appreciate everybody that's still listening and our new listeners and people that are actually what is the word I'm trying to use? Interacting with us, likes and subscriptions and all that stuff. And we appreciate it, and we're gonna keep going. Hopefully, my schedule changes soon, where we could drop twice a week. That would be bomb. And yeah, so that's it. Any words from you?
Don't come at me with that bullshit, dog.
That's
and
true.
Get rid of all religious people. I'm officially on that.
And chicks, stop saying toxic. Fuck out of here.